Spring is a season of hope and renewal. The days get longer, the world starts to bloom, and there is a sense of fresh beginnings in the air. And this is a perfect time to reset and rejuvenate both our bodies and our minds. A spring reset is not only cleaning your house or organizing your work desk, it's about taking a holistic look at your life and making changes that supports your well-being. I really like to incorporate this as part of my anti-cancer lifestyle, as a spring reset involves reassessing my diet, incorporating more physical activity into my routine, setting aside some time for stress-reducing activities such as meditation and yoga. I started this day by waking up really early. I really wanted to go to my workout class, grab my detox smoothie and some groceries and flowers on my way back home, because these practices always make me feel more positive and happy, and also, what a better way than getting spring flowers to get ready for spring reset. The flowers that I got, I love them. I always go to the same person, and I told her I want the 20 euros bouquet, and she said, okay, what type of flowers do you want? And I said, spring flowers. So she said, okay, pink and white, are those a good option? I said yes, and I love them. They smell so good, and something that I wanted to do this year was to get, spring-like bed sheets for our bed. But I just have other priorities right now in what to spend the money, and also I haven't found any that I love. So I've seen a lot of floral bed lining and things like that, and they're very cute, but nothing is like, I love this. And I'm trying to not buy anything unless I love it. And this vase has been in that shop for a very long time, and every single time I go there I see it and I'm like, I really like this vase. And every single time I go with Jorge, I tell him like, look at that vase, it's so pretty. So today I decided to take it because we don't have another vase. The vase that I usually use, the transparent one, is not really a flower vase, it's a container for like food. And we're currently using that, so I thought that this one was a very good opportunity. And now I just have to see where I can put the flowers, because normally I try to divide this into small little places. So I have the one on the corner right there, so I love putting it in that vase, and then I like putting some flowers in this spot right here. So normally I move this plant to the corner and put the flower paste in the center. But another place I really like is by the TV, and I'm not sure I will be able to do that because I don't have enough vases, and obviously I didn't want to spend an enormous amount of money on vases. I just bought those because I knew it had been in my mind for a very long time. So I'll just have to see what I want to do. Also, the flowers in this table are there all year long. I really like them. I know that when you look at them, they really look like spring, but I like to have them all year long, and the fact that they're dry flowers, so I feel like they fit on every season, and by having these dry flowers, I feel like the house has a little bit more color, like not more color because it has color, but like life to it, even though our home is a jungle, and I love that. So yeah, I'm going to try and set this up. Hey guys, so even though I'm wearing the exact same outfit, it's actually a few days later. So I started that day actually being super motivated, and I really wanted to do my spring reset, but then I don't know, it was a struggle. And because one of my main objectives on this channel is to be as real as possible as I can with you guys, I really didn't want to lie, and that was the day that I was going to do the spring reset. But I'm not really sensing spring arrival here in Brussels. It's raining non-stop. Like right now it's actually raining, so it's pretty much giving me fall and winter vibes, not so much spring. I really wanted to be very honest with you guys and just let you know that even though the day started wonderfully and I got up at super early, 6:30, and I went to the gym and I was super ready to do everything that I planned for that day, my spring reset, it did not happen in the end. I was not feeling motivated whatsoever, and it is actually a week later. It's not only a few days later, and this past week I don't know what happened. I don't know if you guys can relate, if maybe it happened to any of you, but I haven't been able to go to the gym. I don't know why. I have been feeling extremely tired, falling asleep at around 9:30, 10, or even earlier, like going to bed and actually falling asleep. You know, I like to be in bed around 10, 10:30, but that doesn't mean that I fall asleep at that time. I usually have to do something like watching a TV show that I have watched 1,000 times in order to distract my brain and fall asleep. But this week, I have been falling asleep without needing to put a TV show. Like, I didn't even get the chance to do so because I fell asleep. I even sometimes forgot, well, not really forgot, but didn't put my alarm because I fell asleep as soon as I lay down on the bed. So yeah, I don't know what happened. So I'm really trying to take the strength and say, ignore the weather. I know it's expressing like winter vibes, but you need to get back on track, do your reset. And yeah, so today we're doing the spring reset. I have actually started cleaning a little bit. The exact steps that I'm going to show you in today's video are in the Notion template. So the spring reset that I have in my Notion template, it's part of my life Notion template. So that template is everything regarding personal life. You have things like planning goals, setting systems, different life resets that happened throughout the year, finances, self-care. There's a lot in there, and I really love it because I think it really covers every single thing regarding a personal life, you know, like habit tracking and things like that, journaling. So my spring reset consists of 3 parts. If you have been following for a while, you already know this. First is spring cleaning. Second is spring detox. And third and final is spring goals check-in. So I think the best way that I can do this video is I'm going to take you with me as I do the practices, and while I do the practices I will tell you why they're so important and why they have so many health benefits. So first I am going to go ahead and play my spring reset. I will leave it in the description down below. This spring reset playlist that I have in Spotify really gets me in the mood and tries to set my mind in spring vibes. Cleaning our homes doesn't just result in a neat and tidy environment. It has numerous health benefits as well, which are backed by science. Regular cleaning can help reduce allergy and asthma symptoms by eliminating dust mites, pet dander, and other allergens that can trigger symptoms. Additionally, there are studies that found that individuals who describe their living spaces as cluttered experience more depressive symptoms and higher levels of stress hormone cortisol. So maintaining a clean home can contribute to improved mental health. Cleaning activities like sweeping, vacuuming, and scrubbing can also serve as forms of physical activity, contributing to overall fitness and calorie burning. Lastly, the act of cleaning can also be therapeutic. It provides a sense of accomplishment and control over one's environment, providing mental clarity and reducing stress. Now it's time for me to get my smoothie ready before I mop the floor of the kitchen, and I am not able to come here until it is dry. I normally go for a green smoothie or a green juice, but today, I don't know why, I just felt like berries. A smoothie made from berries, vanilla protein powder, collagen powder, yogurt, and milk is a fantastic spring detox drink packed with a multitude of health benefits. Berries are high in antioxidants and vitamins which boost the immune system and promote cell health. They also contain fiber which aids in digestion and keeps you feeling full longer, which in case you're struggling like I do, this can help to reduce cravings. Vanilla protein powder is an excellent source of protein which is essential for muscle growth and recovery. Collagen powder is known for its benefits for skin, hair, and nails. It also contributes to joint health and can improve gut health, which is essential for detoxification and overall well-being. Yogurt is a probiotic food, which means it supports gut health by enhancing the good bacteria in your digestive tract. This is important for digestion, immunity, and even mental health. Combining all these ingredients into a smoothie together with the probiotics, prebiotics, and the vitamin supplements that I added results in a nutrient-dense drink that supports overall health and can act as a great spring detox, helping to cleanse the body and support an anti-cancer lifestyle, which is what I love. Oh my god, you guys, I am so tired. Normally, the way that I do my spring reset is focus on spring cleaning, then I do my detox, and then I do my spring goals and check-in. But I have had a few times, I think, where because of how things are turning out, I kind of mix the three processes in between. I don't really like that, probably because I'm very like organized and structured in my mind and I need everything to follow like but I'm just gonna try and go with the flow. I have my bath trays in water with with bleach. Normally I try not to use toxic products for cleaning my home, but sometimes I think they're necessary. So my trays and also some parts of the wall were full of mold. I think this is something that can happen very often, mainly when you're coming out of winter and you don't open the windows as much because it's rainy, because it's windy, because it's freezing cold. So this is why I love spring cleaning so much, because you really get to like get everything out. Today is raining, so I cannot really open the window. I was hoping that I could open the window, but I opened a little bit the door from the terrace. So yeah, so this is going to be there for a while. I have cleaned this part of the home and the kitchen, like mopped the floors, and now I'm going to take my smoothie and I am going to take it upstairs. I'm very tired at this moment, so I don't really feel like doing yoga. Normally I take my smoothie while I do yoga. So what I'm gonna do is go upstairs and deal with the closet, because that is part of my spring cleaning. I do it every year and I can already notice that it has been a very long time since I did it. I need to know what's happening in my closet. Normally in every reset that I make, I take out the bed sheets and add it to the long list of laundry, but I changed my bed sheets a few days ago only, so instead I am just leaving the bed open to refresh it. This is something that I would advise you to do every morning, as dead skin cells, sweat, saliva, and more can turn your comfy bed into a petri dish for germs to grow. That can contribute to colds, asthma, and even hay fever. Okay, there's a lot to do here. I don't know if you watched my video of slow living, but one of the apps that I found from another YouTuber, I forgot who was it. So I discovered from another girl here in YouTube. So the app is called Style Book, and in the slow living video I thought about this as a very good idea to be more aware and more mindful about the things that we own. You know, when we go out, we're bombarded with publicity and like things to buy that maybe you need, but majority of the time we don't need, or we already have it at home, but we are not aware that we have it at home. That happens to me a lot with my clothes. So the way that you can do this in this app, you can take pictures of every single piece of clothing that you have, so like that you know your entire closet, and then you can create looks. You don't have to do it in the moment, but like maybe one day you put on an outfit, you love that outfit, so you can create a look. I think I love that part, mainly for the days that I don't really want to think what to wear to work. So I think this app is a really good idea for also doing your closet declutter. I didn't finish setting it up last time when I was trying to build the slow living practices, and today, because I'm going to do a massive closet declutter, I'm going to continue. But I have a lot of work, so obviously I will not record the whole thing because that would take like 3 hours. Decluttering our closet can have several health benefits. First, a clutter-free closet can help reduce stress and anxiety. As per the principles of Feng Shui and multiple psychological studies, a well-organized clutter-free environment can lead to a better mental health. People that live in cluttered spaces report more feelings of stress and depression. Secondly, decluttering can be seen as a form of physical activity, depending, of course, on the intensity of the task, but this can provide an increased calorie burning and as you're moving non-stop, this can increase the endorphins and elevate our mood. Lastly, decluttering and organizing your closet can save you time and lead to productivity, since you spend less time searching for items and more time focusing on important tasks. Getting rid of clutter, and not only in your closet but in your home, can eliminate 40% of housework in an average. I have officially finished cleaning the entire house. I swept the whole thing and I mopped the whole thing, and I am feeling so happy. I just have to finish a few things that I showed you before in the bathroom, but other than that, everything is good to go. That needs to stay there for a little bit longer, so I will deal with that later. Because we are still in a part of spring cleaning, I really wanted to share something with you, and this is regarding our home environment. I think Spring Reset is a perfect opportunity to have a look at your home and see if you like things, how they are, or if you want to try new things out. And this is what I did the other day. So I don't know if you noticed, but the living room setup is different. I have been for a while now wanting to change my living room. I feel like everything was very connected, you know, the kitchen, the dining room, the living room, and then our office. I know our apartment is really open, but I really just wanted to make a few changes. I really like when spaces are clearly structured, and this is something that I would advise you. Changing the arrangement of furniture and decor in our homes is another excellent strategy for a spring reset. This practice is often referred to as redecorating, and this has several benefits that I actually didn't know about. There are several studies published that found people who frequently change their home's layout are more likely to engage in innovative thinking and problem solving. Also, rearranging furniture can revitalize the energy of a room, making it feel fresh and new. This can lead to a more positive mood and increase feelings of satisfaction and comfort. And this is how it looks from the other side. I need to keep away all the washing products. But yeah, this table is going away. There's another one coming in. So if you would like to stay tuned with all the changes and how everything is going to look, stay tuned for a video coming about how to create a healthy, stress-free home. So we're now going to do the spring detox. If you hear anything in the background, that's just Jorge. He's helping me out with the thing that I told you before that I need to finish cleaning in the bathroom. So the spring detox is about our mind, our soul, and our body. So for me, spring detox, it's really a practice to check in with our health and our feelings. Not only our physical health, but also our mental health. I think this is a great opportunity to check really with ourselves and see how we're doing, what has been happening, you know, like we're already in March, 3 months have happened. Well, yeah, we're already in March, but like end of March, because this video, well, actually today is 30th of March. So yeah, April is arriving, so we have already gone through 3 months, and a lot can happen in 3 months. So I think it's really important to take the time into checking in with ourselves in every single aspect. In my resets, I take the time to check on my health, like going to the doctor, getting blood tests, and so on. I think it's really important to have a checkup regularly to know what is going on and to choose the right habits like supplements in order to improve our health. I have done this very recently, so this is why it's not on this video, but I encourage you to do so if it has been a while for you. Yoga is a fantastic way to practice what I call spring detox. Yoga is known for its detoxifying properties. Some specific yoga poses stimulate the digestive system and improve circulation, aiding in removal of toxins from the body. There are studies that support that yoga practice effectively leads to detoxification at a cellular level. Furthermore, and you may probably already know this, yoga helps to reduce stress and anxiety. There are some studies that support that consistent yoga practice can significantly decrease the secretion of cortisol, which is the primary stress hormone. Yoga also enhances flexibility, muscle strength, and body tone. It improves respiration, energy, and vitality. Practicing yoga can even help maintain a balanced metabolism, which is beneficial for our overall health. Practicing yoga encourages to focus on the present moment. Yoga can foster a mindful approach to eating and lifestyle choices, enhancing the benefits of other detox and health-boosting activities in your spring reset. Another thing that I love to do in the spring detox is guided meditation. Guided meditation with the intention of detoxifying our brain. So this is basically just a focus to help reduce stress and anxiety. When we practice a guided meditation dedicated to our brain, we can improve our focus and our concentration. Another thing that meditation really helps with, and this is one of my favorites, is to clear our minds. And it also helps to improve our sleep quality. Poor sleep can lead to a buildup of toxins in the brain, and there are studies published that supporting that mindfulness meditation helps improve sleep quality. A guided meditation can help the brain flush out toxins. A recent study published in Frontiers in Human Neuroscience suggests that meditation can alter the structure of the brain, reducing cognitive decline associated with aging. This brain detox can lead to improved mental clarity and cognitive function. Sometimes I like adding in my practice the Voss Health app, mainly when I'm doing resets. It has a whole variety of different practices with exercises like breathing, journaling, meditation, picking affirmations that you resonate with, all of this in order to take care of your mental health. And my absolute favorite is the one called Weekend Reset. It has already all the practices packed together in kind of like a routine. Something else that you can incorporate in your spring reset is to spend time outside. Of course, if the weather around you allows you to eat, or if you do not mind going out under the rain. Being outdoors can help to reduce stress and improve mood. Exposure to nature can reduce the production of cortisol and at the same time increase positive mood and energy and decrease negative mood and anxiety. If there is sun, the vitamin D that we get from this helps our bodies to absorb calcium and phosphate, nutrients that are important for bone health. Being in nature can increase our exposure to negative ions, which are abundant in natural environments like forests and near waterfalls. These ions can boost our mood and immune system, increase our alertness and mental energy, and purify our air. Being outside can help us detoxify our bodies. The fresh air can help clean our lungs, allowing us to exhale and release airborne toxins from our body. Good morning. So it's the next day. Yesterday, after doing the whole spring cleaning, my detox moment, doing yoga, meditation, and then after playing with the dogs outside, I was so tired that the only thing I could think of was a shower and just relaxing on the sofa. So with this, what I want to say is the spring reset, or any reset, I have said this in several videos before, you do not need to do it in one day. You can spread it out, and even the cleaning, you can do it in several days. I do that mainly when we have like life that gets so busy. Spring cleaning is not about doing everything in one day and getting you stressed because you feel like you need to do all of it in one day or as quickly as possible. Spring reset is meant to refresh your life and give you a little bit of calmness and relaxation in the process of cleaning your home, making sure that the environment that you have is actually one environment that you like and makes you feel comfortable. It's about checking in with your health, with your mental health, doing a deep check-in with your feelings, with your emotions. I think yoga and meditation can really help in this aspect. And then finally checking in with your goals. So at the end of this spring reset, you feel refreshed, you feel relaxed, and you feel like you're on the right path again and motivated, not the contrary. So if you need to spread the tasks that come with the spring reset in different days, please do it. I do not want you to feel with this video that you have to do everything at once, and I think this video is a very good example of me doing things in different days, and it's completely okay. If you hear anything in the background, that's Jorge. I'm right next to the kitchen. I really like this spot, and this is what I wanted to advise you. We're now going to do spring goals check-in, and for this I would advise you to pick a place where you feel very comfortable or where your mind feels at ease. So I wouldn't pick, for instance, my office. Whenever I'm sitting down on the office, on my desk, my brain knows it's ready to work, and I can get that sometimes that stress feeling or anxious or okay, I really need to get focused because there's a lot of work to do. So whenever I want to check with my goals and do an evaluation, reflect and all those kind of things, I try not to do it on the desk and pick another place. So I don't want to get too comfortable in the sofa because I tend to over relax, and there's a few things that I would like to do today, but I picked this our dining table that it's next to the kitchen. So if you hear Jorge, that's so the first step in spring goals checking is to write down any new thought that you have had since the last reset that you did, in the case that you did one, or just write all the thoughts that you have in your mind. You can do it in your brain dump, normally the first thing that I do in order to start my evaluation reflection at any time of the year whenever I do a reset is do a brain dump, which basically means put every single thought that you have in your mind into a piece of paper or in your computer if you do it like me. I do it in my Notion. I have a space for a brain dump and I have different categories according to my life, whether it is PhD, my health, my business, relationships, my home, everything that happens in my life. I have it separated in different categories, and whenever I brain dump, I try to put it in that place. Sometimes what you can do is just start typing in a blank space or a blank paper. Just start writing everything that pops in your head. It doesn't necessarily need to be just a thought. It can be a thought, a worry, an appointment that you know it's coming, and a bill that you know is coming. Anything that is just taking space in your mind, just write it down. And once that you have written down all of it, then you can put it in the different categories that I was mentioning, the different categories that can happen in your life. So an important thing that I do here is not only brain dump, but evaluate how I can put a solution to that. If it's within my control or outside my control and I can do nothing, so then it's time to let that go. It's important to put both negative and positive things that are happening in our mind, not only focus on the negative things. And after evaluating why that thought or that feeling is in our mind, then try to come up with a solution. And I have a system that I follow on Notion. The next thing is to evaluate what have happened these 3 months. So generally I do January, February and March because I did my very big life reset November, and I took it a little bit until December during Christmas time, and then in January I take the time to really make sure that I'm on the right path and I want to do things the way that I planned. So now is the moment to reflect on the 3 months that have passed. Normally when I set goals or projects or intentions, I try to be very realistic. I know that I cannot do everything at the same time, so I pick a few goals and I say, okay, these goals I will achieve by March. So what I try to do here is, okay, 3 months have passed. Did I achieve any goals? Yes or no? So to the ones that I said yes, I ask myself the question, why did I achieve those goals? And then the same with the no. So again, I try not to focus only on the things that I didn't achieve, but the things that I did achieve. And I really like to evaluate why something did happen and I did manage, and why the other one didn't. And I try to see if the one that I achieved could give me some kind of answer or way to improve the one that I couldn't manage. So since we are in the section of looking at our goals, I follow with the next step, which is looking at all the goals that I set for 2024. See if there's any goal that I don't feel resonated with anymore. Maybe I thought it could help me, but now it doesn't. I really like to evaluate everything that is happening. Maybe I have seen a new goal that it's really calling my attention, so I before getting very impulsive and saying, oh, I saw this goal that this other person did, I want to do that. Before taking that decision, I want to understand why that goal is calling my attention so much. So I try to evaluate why I want to do that. This is something that I always say. Whenever you decide to do a goal, ask yourself why you want to do that goal. And try to ask yourself why 5 times. So to each answer, ask again why. Try to go as deep as you can and you will get to the real reason of why you want to do a specific goal. And this also helps you to see if you want a goal or you just saw maybe a trend that caught your attention but you really don't want it. So I look at every single goal that I plan for 2024 and then I make sure that the goal system, because you cannot only set goals, but you need a system in order to make sure that you're going to work on them and achieve them. So apart from evaluating the goals for 2024, I evaluate the systems that I created, and maybe these 3 months that have passed can help you improve that system that you set based on the evaluation of why one goal we did achieve and why the other one we did not. And then you can have a look at the year at a glance. So here I try to spread the goals and not focus on too many at the same time. I mean, if you have the time, for sure, do it. But in my case, I am working on my PhD, I'm running a business, so there's only so much that I can do, so I don't want to feel overwhelmed and like giving up. So I would pick a few goals that I want to work on and then focus on those ones and move from there. And then finally in the spring goals check-in is to evaluate our morning and night routines. If you do not have one, I highly encourage you to get one. A morning routine tells your body to get ready for the day and get motivated, and a night routine is telling your body that the day is done and it's time to wind down because we're going to relax and we're going to sleep. So I love creating a morning routine and a night routine specific for myself. I do get inspired by other people, but at the end of the day you need to try what things work for you. So when we get at this point, I like asking myself, is my morning routine and is my night routine helping me to achieve the goals that I want? So this is how I create the morning and the night routine, not only to get me ready for the specific time of the day and the specific things that I want to do on the day, but the practices that I introduce in the morning and the night routines are in a way that help me get closer to the goal that I want to achieve and the habits that I want to incorporate in my life. Okay, so this is the spring goals check-in, and we got to the end of the spring reset. I really hope that you like this video. I really hope that this video helps you. I was trying to be as real as possible. I haven't done the spring goals, but I will stay in this lovely corner and do it on my own. I really just wanted to give you a guide on how I evaluate things. So yeah, I really hope that you liked it. I would love to hear about your experiences. There's a space in our Discord community called Spring Reset, and if you want to join, I would be more than happy because I love to connect with people that are also doing a Spring Reset and just support each other. So yeah, I really hope that you liked it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.